Welcome back to Healing Host. This is Brielle. I just remembered I forgot to tell you about yesterday's saint. Yesterday, the 13th of September, it was St. John Chrysostom's Day. And that meaning is supposedly John Goldenmouth, an account of his eloquence. He was in the city of Antioch about the year 344. 344, that is. And let's see, what other information can I get on him? Because this is not a saint I'm familiar with, but I figure try to learn about the saints would be nice. So his saint day is September 13th. He was born in the year 344. He died in the year 407. He was eloquent. That's why they called him the Golden Mouth. They said he went to live in the mountains near Antioch, and he became very sick. He then returned to Antioch, and he was ordained as a priest. He became very famous during his sufferings because the church accused him to say that he was offending them. I can't see why they said he was offending them, but anyway, it says that he was admired by people though because he stood his ground, and he was very peaceful and he was very happy. So that's why people loved him, although he was being persecuted. Well, that I don't see much information on him, but anyway, it's interesting to learn that yesterday, the 13th of September, was Saint Goldenmouth, Chrysostom's Day. If you know anything more about him, share it with us. Please let us know. And today, the saint day for the 14th of September is Saint Notburga, or Saint Zita, they're calling her, of Lucca is her other name. And she was the patron saint of servants. So Saint Zita of Lucca, Italy, the patron saints of domestic servants. Or there is a Saint Notburga of Austria and Bavaria, Croatia, Slovenia. And they say there are many churches there bearing her name in those countries. She was always very good to the poor. She cut down on her own food so she'd be able to give those to those who knocked on her kitchen door. She found out that there was a count where she was working that had food that was being left over. And so she took that food and made sure that that was given to the poor. So she was very kind to the poor and also to people who were domestic workers. That was very good. Well, that's good to learn about that saint. Very good. Saint Notburga or Saint Zita of Lucca. Now we'll move on to the message from Spirit for Aquarius for the 14th of September. And we're going to be using the Crystal Mandala Oracle and see what message we have from Spirit for Aquarius for the 14th of September. We're looking for one card so we can see what the message is. We know we've been speaking about keeping balanced, that a friend would be helpful, but also making sure we keep our head on our shoulders, that what is too good to be true, what looks too good to be true might be too good to be true. And even though we have issues like, let's say, a relationship or a partnership that's not working out, we don't have to stay there with it. We have a choice. We can make a choice. And when we make that choice, we need to make sure we make it for the right reasons, that we've looked at the hard facts. We stay balanced, and then we make our decision. Let's see. We'll go with the top card. These cards are a little bit sticky. So we see for the Crystal Mandala Oracle, the message today for Aquarius, it shows Goddess Pele and Lava Stone melt into divine desire. Sounds interesting. So let's see. That's number 54. So Goddess Pele is telling Aquarius today that, we bring you the empowerment of melting into divine desire. There is a time and a place on the spiritual path for detachment. The ability to step back and perceive from a neutral perspective can bring great clarity. Again, we're talking about not getting caught up in what seems too good to be true, but remaining with a clear mind, balance, looking at the things that are difficult to look at to make a good decision. So again, more reinforcement of that message. There's a time for the mind to become clear and peaceful and open to divine guidance, even if that means temporary loss for a greater long-term gain. There is also time to melt into divine desire, to allow your passion to motivate and inspire you to attain great progress on your divine life journey, while less fervent longing could not. Desire doesn't have to be a distraction from your divine path. It can be a way you discover what has meaning for you and what you feel strongly enough about never to give up on. So this speaks about the fact that we also have divine help in making these decisions. We also have assistance with a healing process. It says to integrate the guidance, we can say an invocation like this. I call upon the crystal angel of lava stone and goddess Pele, who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing empowerment of melt into divine desire. May all hearts be unafraid to know the deepest yearnings of their soul, so the divine plan may unfold throughout all realms with unconditional love and grace. Through my own free will, so be it. That's beautiful. Also, there's an affirmation. There are other affirmations within the book, but the main affirmation that you can repeat through this would be easy to remember is, I melt with love into my true soul's desire. So again, on the 12th, I believe it was, no, not on the 12th, on the 13th, we also received the message that we need to open up, see things as they really are, and make a decision. Here it speaks about opening up with love, that we have help also and guidance in making that correct decision. So I thank you again for joining me for this message for Aquarius for the 14th of September of 2020. Please visit on Instagram at healing_oaths. Please like and subscribe this video in return. And again, I wish you health, love, happiness, peace, and prosperity.